Accent book, page 22. So it'll be lines 81 through 84. Alright guys, so first of all on this page, look up at your colorful boxes at the top. They tell us that we have two new dynamic or volume markings. The MF stands for mezzo forte, which means medium loud, so a little softer than forte. Alright, then mezzo piano, medium soft, so maybe a little louder than like you would play. Your piano might be as soft as you could play but still be heard. Alright, and then mezzo piano would be a level right above that. Okay, you also see something new that's not new to us, but the multiple measure rest. We've seen those before, like in dance song and our solos like that, but there you'll see some of those in line 82. So remember, for that, we're counting in 3 for that line. 1, 2, 3, 2, 2, 3. So multiple measure rests. Okay. Something else to look for on this page, be very careful about your key signatures. They have 3 different ones on this page, so we're going to have to be really aware of what kind of B's and F's we're playing for this page. Alright? Okay, so let's get into line 81 here. So your first key signature, we see a B flat. So please remember, on all the B's in this line, whether they are low or high, they are going to be B flats. Alright? Something else we see is line 81 has a pickup note, so this one actually starts on beat 4. Other than that, we need to make sure we play the correct rhythm. Half notes get 2, dotted half notes get 3, quarter notes get 1, and of course your eighth notes, technically each of them gets half a beat, right? Okay, so I'm going to count 1, 2, breathe on 3, and if you like, you can try to play with me starting on that beat 4, okay? Here we go. Here's 1, 2. B-flats, and you can probably do a little bit more with the dynamics there as well. Start loud, then it gets softer, softer, and softer. Alright, let's check out line 82 now. Now look, see, different key signature here. We have, instead of a flat now, we have one sharp, which means we need to play F sharps. Go ahead and scan and see where you see one. I see one, the second to last note of line A, and then I see a few actually in line B. Now also, because we see that sharp, remember now we have B naturals. Alright, so line 81 we had B flats, now we have F sharps and B naturals, so naughty B's. Alright, so I'm going to start with line A. Maybe if you'd like to start with line B and we can kind of play the duet together, or you can rewind and do that later. Alright, so 82A. Starts on low G, all those ledger lines down there. 1, 2, 3, 1, 2. Started with line B, I hope you remember to count those multi-rests. And remember, in this case, you're only counting to 3. Alright, so now I'll look at that line B, and I'll count my rest at the beginning. If you'd like to try line A, you'll play before me. So here we go. 82B, 1, 2, 3, ready, set, and go. 1, 2, 3, 2, 2, 3. Maybe you can go back and do some duets with me on that one. Alright, so line 83 is a fun one. You might have maybe known this song from some elementary school music, Kookaburra. All right, and if we scan through this line, now we see no key signature, so we're back to F naturals and still B naturals. All right, so they're changing up quite a bit on us on this page with those. All right, now also in line 83, you're going to see a couple of those eighth note, eighth rests, like look at measure 2. Remember, we're going to play those notes a little shorter. 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, but make sure the quarter notes in here, when you have them, are still long. So we're going to try to start to be pretty picky about length of notes as well. Okay, all right, so line 83. Down, up, ready, here I go. You can also kind of experiment with some tempo on that if you'd like. Maybe you could even play around with me if you rewind and go back and wait, like I'll start in the beginning, and then you could come in at that circle 1 at the beginning when I get there. So if you'd like to try that, have some fun. All right, now line 84. This one's actually really fun. It's the can song. Can you do the can? That one, but it is kind of tricky. All right, so look at some of those eighth note measures before you try to play with me. There are some skips, right? So be careful, like in measure 2, D to F, right? And then if you look in measure 4, G, A, then it jumps down to E. So you gotta make sure you're using really good rocking method there. Okay, and then you almost have a little scale there. If you look in measures 6 and 7, D, F, E, D, C, C, B, A, G. Almost like a scale there, kind of cool, but with F natural. All right, and there is also a first ending. You go back to the very beginning, and then at the end you take the second ending, okay? Some eighth notes in there. I would look at those before you try to play this with me, okay? Kind of work that out. All right, but here I go, line 84. Down, up, ready. That could be a fun one as well if you want to start trying to speed it up and see how fast you can go. All right, guys. Bye.